Hey there everybody, and welcome back to another video here on the Retro Entertainment Archive. Thank you very much once again for tuning in, and welcome aboard. I'm certainly glad you can make it for another video. You know, it's funny that, yeah, by the way, instead of me doing my usual introduction over at the standing in front of the storage units, I thought I would sit this one out today, and basically it just occurred to me actually, folks, that in doing these classic horror videos throughout the month of October, that, you know, something, it occurred to me that a simple question hadn't come up yet, and it's just I just, you know, thought about this. You know, it might sound silly to say, but, you know, it really hadn't occurred to me, so, you know what, heck, there we are. I might as well get it over and done with. So yeah, you folks out there who are classic horror fans, or if you're just getting introduced to the realm of classic horror and what that's about, tell me something, ladies and gentlemen. What is your favorite classic horror film? I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be anything old necessarily. I know that this is the Retro Entertainment Archive, and that, you know, I most often deal with a lot of things from the silent era, or the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and whatnot. But yeah, since we are heading closer and closer to Halloween, what would your favorite monster movies or horror films be? What's your memories and about the types of horror films that you've seen over the years? What scared you the most, or what gave you the most frights, or the chills, or ooh, that's creepy, you know, it's like beyond creepy, or that kind of thing. So yeah, what's your favorite horror film or films? Please let me know in the comments section. I want to hear from you. I'd really love to hear from you about what your thoughts are about what your favorite horror films are. Mine, I guess you could say, depends on the mood, I guess, but come to think of it, I do like Nosferatu. I'll be talking about that coming up soon enough. I'll be doing one of my videos on that before the end of you know, Halloween. I also like the Hammer films. My particular Hammer film that I like to watch the most would be Horror of Dracula. I really like that one a lot. It's because it not only combines a lot of the classic gothic horror, but it also has enough action and adventure in it, with, of course, Peter Cushing in the role of Dr. Van Helsing, going about here, there, and everywhere in such a dynamic fashion, and chasing after Christopher Lee's Count Dracula, of course. And, you know, I always found that to be quite an exciting picture. Also, I guess and you could say that from the 30s, especially from, well, Universal Pictures. I like Bride of Frankenstein. That's just a masterpiece. James Whale really outdid himself with that sequel there, and he topped his first movie, Frankenstein, and it's one of those rare instances, of course, especially during the 30s, where you actually have a sequel come out and it actually surpasses the original. And yeah, certainly Boris Karloff as the monster certainly surpassed himself, even though he kind of griped a bit about having to speak in that film, but I think he did an excellent job. So also did Colin Clive as Baron Frankenstein, Henry Frankenstein, Baron, and also as well Valerie Hobson as Elizabeth. She did a marvelous job as well, and also Ernest Stessender, who played Dr. Praetorius. The kind of the quintessential old, wise, snooty, sort of mad scientist, the arched nostril and arched eyebrow and that sort of thing. And yeah, 60s, well, depends. Another Hammer film again, Dracula, Prince of Darkness. That one's a favorite of mine too. I also like as well Quatermass in the Pit. I find that's a great picture as well. Combines elements of horror with science fiction. So yeah. So again, folks, yeah, please let me know in the comments. What's your favorite horror film or horror films that you like to watch? Anytime you feel like getting the chills or getting the creeps or getting getting your dose of horror film experiences out there. So yeah, well, that's it for this video. Yeah, I just wanted to pose that question out there for you folks. And thank you once again for joining me here today. And thank you very much again for those who've subscribed and to my channel and liking what I'm doing so far. It's greatly appreciated. I can't appreciate it, and my words can't express the appreciation I have for you folks there for continuing to support me and and my efforts here to try to spotlight classic films and television, and well, especially in this month, classic horror. So I guess that's it for now. So until the next video, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and so long for now.